Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of October 18th to the 24th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, love your calm energy. Just cleansing the energy. Do bear with me. I apologize in advance for any background noise. There's a lot of construction, house building in the neighborhood right now. Trying to work around it and get these out on time. Anyways, we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages, or a handful of messages it's been so far, from the Halloween Oracle deck. And then we're going to pull, we'll further clarify each one with the Small Everyday Tarot. And then pull some main tarot from the Tattoo Tarot deck and finish off with the Moon Magic Small Inspirational deck, okay? Keep in mind this is general. And on a side note, I have released, uploaded all of the money and career reads for all 12 signs for November. So do check those out, but don't forget to finish this reading, okay? Check it out afterwards. Let's do one more shuffle since you can't see it. I'll actually face a little bit this way. For my lovely calm Virgos for this upcoming week, the 18th to the 24th of October, 2021. I feel like you're calm but tired this week, okay? It's the energy I'm getting. Maybe a little bit sad for some of you. Interesting. Wow, we have a lot. Underlining focus on your intuition, my friend. Some of you are readers. Excuse me. You might be wanting to get a tattoo. Tarot readers, or feel you're a bit psychic, or just a push from the universe to focus on your beautiful Virgo intuition on a situation or on your future, just in general. People may need to utilize your intuition for their benefit in one way, shape, or form. Okay. Like some of you see the future. All right. We have a ton. 6. Okay, that's exactly what we got for 2 of the fire signs. All right, so we're beginning with ghost regret. This may be part of the sadness I was picking up on. What do we have for ghost for Virgo? Some of you dealing with hauntings, or just some of you will see a ghost this week. Like, legit. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Not being able to sleep, right? Whether it's you just mulling over, thinking about regrets within love or past financial choices, job situations, whatever the case may be. I feel like for some of you, thinking back to something specific you said recently and being like, well, that wasn't perfectly put, or I could have just kept my mouth shut. Or thinking about something somebody else said. Either way, it just feels like you're not sleeping well. This is a huge overcasting kind of feeling this week. It feels like not many of the signs are sleeping well. I know the fire signs aren't. But anyways, you just feeling a bit depleted. And like I mentioned in the beginning, as I stutter, bear with me, a bit just tired, you know? You might find that because you're so tired or just a bit stressed to a certain extent, you stumble on your words, you stutter a little bit, or you don't word things as perfectly as you normally would, and it may bother you as an analytical, very smart sign, okay? At times you need to take a step back and adjust your perspective on these regrets and realize you're only human, right? Or it might be, again, other people's regrets. There's just a feeling in the air this week that a lot of you Virgos need to take a step back and understand that nobody is expecting you to be perfect, and if they are, they also need this hanged man energy to take a step back and readjust how they're viewing things, or you, okay? Moving on to eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Interesting. So focus on love this week for you, whether it's passed away loved ones, or you being focused on relationships, the ending of which, wow, yeah, feeling it's a bit abrupt in the love department this week. Could feel a bit feisty, or feel like you're dealing with somebody feisty, whether it's in your relationship or just people in general. 2 and 3 of Wands, interesting. Feeling like if you're in a connection, okay, if you're in a relationship where you're dating somebody, one person's ready to go and the other one's not, right? Or feeling like you're not on the same page with somebody. Or in one second you feel sort of motivated to go after love and the next you're not, okay? Or vice versa. It kind of feels like it's going back and forth. Or again, you're not on the same page with somebody. It could be both. right? With the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, a lot of you feeling like you understand what's meant for you at this point moving forward, but then it's like your motivation or what you sort of desire switches up, okay? Or feeling like somebody you're dealing with isn't sort of, can't make up their mind, but you can, right? With the Five of Cups, it feels like you're expecting the best, but it just feels a little bit all over the place when it comes to the love department. Some of you thinking too much about the past, right? A past love situation that came to an end, even if you're in a relationship, all right? A need to put that to rest within your own mind, wrap a bow on it, you know, put it to the side and just focus on the present moment, your future, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, it does feel like the wheel's spinning for you when it comes to your love life, whether you're single or dating, but there's just it feels a little all over the place, okay? I think you'll figure it out and you'll kind of get on the same page with whoever you're dealing with, and bring it back to the present moment if need be. But yeah, there's going to be a focus on your love life. Moving on, joy. Rejoicing in the present. Did I not just say the present moment? This is a beautiful card. I don't think I've seen it before. A huge focus on, for some of you, the seasons. I'm looking at the fall leaves here. Okay. What do we have for joy for Virgo? Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. I feel like you could be dealing with some loud energies this week, and you're like, I'm just trying to stay peaceful, maybe meditating or trying to do some self-care, and then, you know, people are noisy. Anyways, Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. So there's a huge focus on your happiness, your joy, keeping it present, right? And at the very least, thinking about the future but not stressing over it. No longer revisiting the past in an unhealthy way, okay? You may find it's difficult with the past popping back up in certain ways or that happening recently, but a lot of you with the Four of Cups needing to know what's not right for you, okay? Needing to use your knowledge and wisdom you've gained over time within relationships, within career decisions and choices to decipher exactly what's going to work for you moving forward, okay? Being the Queen of Wands, feels like there's a lot of passion coming from whoever's coming towards you at this time, or from you, or maybe both, but it doesn't really, just because somebody's passionate about coming back into your life or about pursuing you doesn't mean that necessarily they are the right choice for you. Do they bring you joy? And if they do in the present moment, so be it, but you also have to kind of think about it moving forward, right? Don't forget what's taken place in the past. It feels very much a heavy focus on your love this week. And so, I mean, going back, you could just, it feels like all three of these cards, the regret, the eternal love, and joy, wrap up into one big message, okay? Don't allow yourself to give up your happiness for somebody else. Interesting, don't know where that came from. Jack-o'-lantern, protection. What do we have for this jack-o'-lantern? Somebody's carving a pumpkin. Beautiful. Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, King of Swords, and the Tower. King of Cups as well, which we won't show, but maybe feeling a bit emotional once again, quite sad. But there's a situation that's limiting that you were walking away from or sailing away from or thinking about doing so, okay? And you're reminded that you have this level of protection when doing so, whether that's spiritually, universal, or just from the people that you care about most that you know aren't sort of a question mark in your life, right? Whether that's family, certain friends, it could be your loved one, but it feels like there's a big sort of question mark on your love life throughout the week. A tower moment, right, taking place, you creating this tower moment for a lot of you, or feeling like it's just something you can't really prevent, right? It's just meant to be, it's destiny. It's like you need to use your wisdom, your knowledge once again to decipher how to move forward in a productive manner, okay? And remember, you're protected all the meanwhile. So you just don't allow yourself to prevent a tower moment or to want to stick with a situation that's limiting or restricting out of fear of, you know, what's going to happen, right? Or a lack of protection, excuse me. Moving on to Spider, community and web weaving. Feels like you're just doing a lot of inner work this week, or just trying to sort of create. It's a very creative kind of week at the same time. Feels like we're stepping outside of the love category. But for some of you, it could be you just kind of weaving this web within your love life, you know, with other people or with your loved one or who you look to move forward with. Ooh, the Three of Swords, Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So a lot of you sort of trying to stay focused on creating, on building your life back up, it feels like, or just in general, but feeling a bit wounded, a bit heartbroken when it comes to the past popping back up, or the issues you're dealing with at this time within your love life, or maybe your family for some of you. But then you finding quite a comfort in the attention you receive. You have the number 33 coming out here. Spirituality, success, I always feel the need to say. You'll see angel numbers this week. But you just being reminded that you're of certain individuals that you can rely on to celebrate the ups and downs with, or just to notice you when need be. Interesting. Maybe at times feeling a bit invisible recently because you're so calm and quiet at times, kind of to yourself. But then it's like when people, the right people in your life notice you, or you get sort of an amount of attention on your online business, whatever the case may be, it kind of wakens you back up, or it makes you feel special once again. It reminds you to keep moving forward, to keep that patience and balance. Wow, that's powerful. It kind of gives you that passion to keep moving forward, okay? I feel like there's one person in your life who you were questioning, and this is a week where you're reminded that they're meant to be with you moving forward, however that pertains to you. It doesn't have to be love, it could be, but it feels like it's maybe a family member or a friend. And you're like, okay, you're good for me. I'll keep you around, for, at least for now. Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. So let's pull for this one. Yeah, so creating through the ashes, it feels like you're rebuilding once again. Feeling a bit burnt out and tired all the meanwhile, but just don't be afraid to sort of start fresh. You know what I mean? You're still blossoming and growing, and people in your life need to understand that, especially if they're coming in to start a new chapter with you. Especially the people who have been with you for a while. It feels like certain people may not fully get what you're going through, but it doesn't mean they can't sort of allow you to grow and develop and change. Some people may want you to stay who you used to be. Not going to happen. The Knight of Swords coming out, as well as the Devil, feeling like you overwork yourself, or you've been dealing with a lot of difficult energies, difficult situations. One or two situations have fallen flat recently, and it's made you lose hope, or sort of left you in the state of needing to rebuild, create through the ashes. Interesting, I didn't even look at this. Remember I was saying it's a week of creating on top of all of, you know, the focus on love and slight focus on your intuition in your career, okay? Very spiritual week as well, for the good and for the bad. You'll be lighting a lot of candles, I feel the need to say, or somebody will in your life. Putting in the hard work, whether it's towards your relationship, the future of your love life, or just your career, feeling like that's very apparent to those around you. You're not shy of putting in the work, all right? Let's pull some main tarot. That was a hefty beginning. I guess we could consider it like half the reading, or most of it. Anyways, what comes out comes out. To continue for Virgo. We'll keep these ones more so brief, since we kind of touch base upon the basic focus or focuses of the week. I'm going to just pull the Four, an underlining focus on you desiring and moving towards your happily ever after. You needing to reevaluate people, places, and situations, and ask yourself, is it helping me move towards this? Or is the situation creating a blockage or hindering me from achieving this happily ever after? You needing to remember that this is possible, okay? I may feel like it's just not doable recently. The Devil again. Somebody's not healthy for you, okay? Or again, you're just overworking yourself. But we have four basic cards here. The Eight of Cups. Did this not come out already? Yeah, a lot of you just needing to not feel bad for doing what's right for you. Moving towards happier days. Drawn to the moon, the night sky, for whatever reason. I just got a little bit choked up due to this card for whatever reason. The Ace of Wands, a lot of you feel like you're moving towards a fresh start, but it's not happening yet. Or you're moving away from what's no longer passionate, right? What you no longer feel emotionally tied to, or sort of, it could be that Tower moment you can't prevent, okay? The Moon card, just an emotional beginning, or an emotional week, to say the least. Give yourself credit. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. the Seven of Pentacles. And we just saw this card, I believe. Or maybe it was the 8, I can't remember. Either way, we'll move on. For this one, we have the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. A lot of you stressing over your finances or finding that you don't fit in with your job anymore or within a relationship or with certain friends and feeling like your focus is very much on your career, but it's like, I'll push this week to focus on your love life for whatever reason. It needs, or there's a desire from the universe for you to, weirdly put, to focus on the love or the lack of which in your situation, okay? I need to change things up if need be. But with the King of Cups, you're just feeling quite emotional but confident. Feeling like you don't need to settle anymore if you have in the past. Okay? 10 of Swords coming out twice. Feeling depleted, feeling like this is the creepiest card. It is quite... I do not like the hands up here on the swords. Anyways, you can find the week. Ooh, you have a lot of options. When it comes to love, a lot of options. I feel like less options when it comes to work for a lot of you, but it does feel like you have options when it comes to romance, potential suitors if you choose to be single again, or if you choose to move towards, if you feel like you just already have been single for a while, or just have been. Anyways, don't feel the need to shy away from certain love situations or certain levels of success because you're depleted, right? It feels as if you'll get a reminder at certain points of the week that you still deserve it. And you might find that the person you're considering or getting together with or wrapped up with is equally struggling in one way, shape, or form, okay? Bear with me. Page of Pentacles. Some of you want to start a new job but haven't found the right opportunity. With the Queen of Swords, it's you kind of feeling feisty at times throughout the week, here and there. It doesn't feel like the whole week because you're depleted. You know, when you're overly tired and it just gets the best of you, or things irritate you easily. Some of you needing to cut out a person or a group of people or a situation out of respect for the fact that you are just quite dead inside or depleted, right? And maybe, again, implementing more self-care throughout the week out of respect for how you're feeling, okay? The Three of Cups is the last one. Two of Swords, feeling like you just see the future of certain friendships or the lack of which, and you needing to sort of adjust things from there, all right? Or something you are looking to celebrate, whether it's you getting a business off the ground for some of you, or the future of your love life, future of a relationship, or the future of certain friendships. Once again, you can now celebrate what lies ahead, all right? Or celebrate what doesn't. That you can even celebrate that. That's okay. Feeling like, once again, a lot of threes this week, okay? Knight of Cups. Yes, some of you are getting a new suitor. Someone's coming in to offer their cup of love in a passionate and emotional way, and you're just feeling like you're a good match. Don't be surprised if it moves slowly, though, with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Ooh, yeah, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. A gift from them in one way, shape, or form, whether it's flowers or something else, or just a gift from the universe in the form of love and romance. Good for you. You deserve it, okay? Moon magic. Let's finish this up for Virgo. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. A huge focus this week on staying within the present moment or bringing yourself back, okay? I am loved beyond measure. We'll leave it at that. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, you are, Virgo, okay? I hope this reading was truly helpful. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Virgo.